Listen, y'all, it's Monday, and I'm just in here in a giggly mood. So much is funny. I'm getting ready to do this review, thinking about what my intro was going to be. Tammy eating twat and doing coke ain't got absolutely nothing to do with the episode, but for some reason, I just wanted to bring it up. Y'all want to know what I'm talking about? House of Vicious on BET Plus, Season 2, Episode 2. Want to talk about it? Here you go. And I'm already going ahead and tell y'all this review is going to be all over the place. I just thought about it and I was like, I'm acting out right now as if I had sugar and I didn't, but I just had a big old bowl of lasagna and pasta converts to sugar. And maybe that's why I'm sitting over here feeling hyper. I don't know why I'm so fixated on the fact that Tammy plays a bisexual character in this show that does cocaine. Did them hoes steal my life? Wait a minute. Tammy, you might owe me some money. Then I'm over here laughing, y'all. I didn't like the way the sound was sounding since I moved into my new house because I hadn't set up my old microphone. I was using this cheap plug-and-play Rode mic in the meantime, in between time, because I couldn't set up my expensive mic because the grip doesn't fit on the desk. I got so fed up with the sound, y'all. I got the microphone sticking up like a torpedo out of a goddamn tissue box. Then I just looked down and realized my outfit matched my keyboard. I got this pimple on my forehead, and none of it has to do with the House of Vicious, but this a vicious-ass pimple, and we're going to talk about it. Y'all, the other thing that got me giggling is that I've never done any BET/BET Plus shows or whatever because y'all already know how I feel historically about that stuff over there on BET. But the people had been telling me, they was like, Funkin' I need BET Plus got some real good programming. And I said, bitch, not with my $7.99. I won't the hell find out. And quiet as it's kept, I was impressed because I'm on my friend Trina Netflix. I'm on my sister Disney Plus. I got my own Amazon Prime, but my boyfriend put his in our TV. You know, we be sharing passwords. I wasn't even pressed to get anybody else BET Plus password. But since Themby Banks was on my show and she was promoting her movie, I had to go over there and watch it. I got a BET Plus membership, and trust and believe, I put a nasty note in my phone because I did plan on canceling that bitch after my 2-week trial or whatever. But they don't went on ahead and ran my card for $7.99. So since I'm locked in for another 30 days, I figure I might as well watch whatever the hell they got going on over there. And that's how I ended up stumbling across House of Vicious. Quiet as it's kept. I hadn't heard nothing about it. It's just because Tammy ass was in it. I said, let me see what Tammy ass over there doing. And come to find out she over there eating coochie and doing cocaine. And I need to grow up. Focus, Quentin. Focus. Nevertheless, y'all, I watched episode 1, so I owed it to myself to just go ahead and see it through. Like the poem said, see it through. One time for everybody who pledged and had to recite the poem, see it through. So I said, let me see it through, y'all. And surprisingly, I'm going to tell you one thing I do be liking about these black TV shows sometimes. And I'm not saying this is a Tubi film because the quality is far greater than Tubi. And quiet as it's kept, I've never even watched a Tubi film. I've watched like 15 seconds of one and just couldn't do it because the quality and the acting was horrible. But people will always say, Q, the plots and the storylines on the Tubi stuff be real good. You got to get into it or whatever. And I'll say this again, not comparing this to Tubi, but y'all, the plot and the storyline is real good. Now I'm gonna tell you, y'all know I gotta be honest. The production quality is off the chain. The acting, it gives a little to be desired, but everybody gotta start somewhere. Okay, it ain't giving no How to Get Away with Murder tease. It ain't giving scandal. Some people's acting skills are up here. Others, it's giving never should have made it. Mm-mm. Some of them hoes on there never should have made it. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? You could tell they in drama class 103. They got 3 more credits before they get their certificate. But I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it. Listen, it's good enough for you to watch and not be like, damn, the acting is bad. Because it's not bad. It's just not superb, if that makes sense. But it's definitely good enough for a little yang around the house. Nevertheless, y'all want to talk about Nepo babies? I'm going to tell y'all one thing about that Tammy Roman bitch. She left them basketball wives, and people thought she never was going to make it. Okay, she did a little piece of Saint and Sinners, and she did a little something over here, and something with Octavia Spencer over there on the Apple one or whatever that shit called, or whatever. And then when Tammy name had floated across that thing as executive producer, creator, whatever it is, I said, wait a minute now. Tammy been acting long enough and been gone from reality TV long enough. I was like, our girl is a bona fide actress. Now she want to start with the nepotism stuff, okay? Because, baby, I had it all wrong. I only recognized Tammy's oldest daughter, Jazz, when I did the review on the first episode. Child, Tammy don't slid both of her damn daughters in the damn episode. One played a thug that's trying to rob the damn check cashing place, and the other one played crazy receptionist fish down to the office. Next thing we know, Reggie gonna be sashaying his ass across the street. Let me tell y'all something, baby. Tammy say, I ain't gonna steal BET budget money, but I'ma steal BET budget money, okay? Tammy said, I'm going to get an executive producer check. I'm going to get a lead character check. My daughter going to get a check. My other daughter going to get a check. Baby, it was only 10 checks to be given out for the whole damn show. And Tammy got 4 of them hoes coming in her house. She said, I'm going to steal BET money without stealing BET money. But nevertheless, let's get into people stealing money, baby. The episode opened up with Jazz still trying to train the little boy on how to rob the check cashing place. The little boy said, you know what? This is so set it off with your lesbian hairdo and your bamboo earrings. People don't run up in banks and steal from check cashing places no more. This is whack. We sell crack. Okay, the little boy said he want to sell crack. And not that crack y'all ass selling on OnlyFans in between y'all legs and in y'all butt. The kind that you smoke like this with a soda can. I just seen it on TV. I did a lot of things in my life, but crack, did I do? No, I ain't never did. Let me even stop playing with y'all, because y'all will run with that. I've let it be known before y'all fucking I even said he did crack before. I ain't never did crack before, okay? Coke, weed, Molly, ecstasy, and boys, okay? And I'm done with all of that. So don't judge me from my past, because I don't stay there no more. The only person doing coke is Chantel on this show, and it's that good stuff, honey, because it be having her ass bopping and forth, back and forth all in the office, and we gonna get to that. But anyway, I still quite haven't figured out how Tammy's oldest daughter and the little boy robbing the check cashing places ties into the whole situation. But I think if I stick around long enough, which it looks like I'm about to, because, baby, this plot twist at the end of this episode is everything, comma, then I'll find out how it happened. Y'all see how I use that punctuation in this speech? Well, it was a run-on sentence. Nevertheless, y'all too stupid. Some of y'all, the community college girls, don't know about run-on sentences. And let me just stick to the story at hand. So, y'all, ooh, what's this on my hand? Some oatmeal or something, oatmeal or a booger. Nevertheless, let me turn my nose ring. I don't got so excited. My nose ring doing the cha-cha. So I've been watching the episode. I went back and read some stuff on Rotten Tomatoes and on Reddit. I'm going to have to go back and watch season 1, because there are some things that I'm missing. Coming into season 2, I realized at the end of season 1, there was a big shebang that went on, a shooting in a club, a big something where a lot of people got hurt. People went to all type of stuff was going on. And come to find out, Chantel, aka Tammy Roman, was behind the whole thing. Tammy couldn't have no baby. She couldn't have no baby on this show. And so she set up a hood surrogate. Her husband was supposed to go hunch Latin fish. Latin fish was supposed to take the money, leave the baby, and Tammy and Kane was going to raise the baby together. But y'all already know how this go. When y'all bring them Latin hoes in y'all bedroom, see, it's one thing a woman of any other race will never be able to do. And that's compete with these Latin hoes. And that's because they mammies, they grandmammies, and they ancestors be teaching them hoes how to be sexy from the time they 2 years old. Y'all seen it on Instagram. Them hoes be in the backyard with no shoes, broken glass, and rocks be all over Mexico. And they be rolling their hips, rolling their kiki, bending all over, doing the cha-cha and all that stuff. Now, y'all know in black family, you'll get your ass whooped. In the black family, you can't even roll your hips till you go to your first homecoming. And you better be 16 when you do that. But to see Latin little girls, they be real sexy. They be real sexy, foot dragging their ass across some third world countries or whatever, rolling their ass and rolling their kiki, dancing the bachata and the merengue and that salsa and all this. In the black household, you can't do that. The only dance you gonna do that require you rolling anything is if you been one of them mimes with them white faces in the church. And I'm so glad y'all left that shit in the goddamn 90s, because that ain't what Alvin Ailey died on the cross for. Nevertheless, Tammy let her husband hunch that Latin fish, and Latin fish almost ran off with her money and her husband. So come to find out, Tammy the one who had set up the whole situation at the club so she could kidnap the Latin lady and lock her ass up down to the Publix warehouse with a chain and a bucket for her to pee in, and the lady pregnant with Tammy baby. It's a whole lot going on. Just stick with me. All right. Kane. Kane is the guy that plays Tammy's husband. I need to call this lady Chantel, but it's just funnier calling her Tammy. Chantel and Tammy is the same person. Kane, played by Derek Williams. He fine, y'all, too. He real fine. He started driving drunk because when he killed Accountant Daddy on the last episode, he ends up telling him that Chantel, a.k.a. Tammy, had a baby when she was 18. Now, something hadn't happened with the baby. I don't know if she gave it to Miss Trunchbull. I don't know if she sent it to Orphan Annie house to have a hard not life. We don't know where the hell the baby at, okay? Is she around Little House on the Prairie house? The baby somewhere. She might be with Jesus for all we know. I ain't figured that part out yet. It ain't got nothing to do with much of anything. No way. Nevertheless, he gets mad because he always wanted to have a baby, and for whatever reason, Tammy's character is infertile. So he driving up and down the road, all up and down the boulevard, drunk, and ends up getting arrested and going to jail. And he's like, how could you? How could you? All I want to do is have a baby with you. Then, y'all, I will say this. I don't know if it's intentional or if it was just by coincidence, but I must say to Tammy and those who put this show together, I am impressed and I am thankful for the overt and the subtle ways that you guys worked in the LGBTQ plus community. You've got Tammy, who plays a bisexual woman. You got the lady who I keep calling MC Light, and I need to stop doing that. Her character's name is Mel. It's just so much fun calling her MC Light because she got the little mohawk with the curls. Curls, 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 curls everywhere. Y'all remember that? Old school Dineva fans know about that. She got the MC Light hairdo. You could cha-cha-cha to this. Focus, Quentin, to this Mardi Gras. Focus to this Mardi Gras and this dancery, Quentin. Focus. You got Mel, who plays a lesbian, Tammy, who plays a bisexual character. And then they do a scene where Raven is now holding a necklace. And there's a news reporter talking about the death of a trans woman. They're still trying to solve the murder. And they're saying, like, one of the keys to the murder is she was wearing a certain type of necklace. And lo and behold, Raven is holding the necklace. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something, because I feel real foolish. And this is how you know I'm getting old, because my eyes are getting bad. My eyes are getting real bad. The last episode, I was saying that shouts out to the actress that played Raven, Tiffany Black. And I only did that, y'all, because while doing this, y'all can't see my screen. I have the House of Vicious cast up behind me looking at it, so I couldn't get people's names wrong because I'm not familiar with a lot of these actors and actresses. And it had Tiffany Black under Raven. Now, I knew when I kept saying Raven and I kept saying Tiffany Black, and I went to college with this damn girl, I knew I kept saying, that don't look like Tiffany Black. But you know how you do this thing? Maybe she lost weight. Maybe she gained weight. Maybe it's the hair. Maybe it's the makeup. Child, lo and behold, that wasn't damn Tiffany Black. Tiffany Black was in season 1 and she played Raven. She ain't in season 2. The actress in season 2 is Nikki Lachey. And Nikki Lachey people, I'm here to let you know, I am looking at the House of Vicious season 2 cast Google thing right now, and your name and your face ain't up here, okay? It still got Tiffany Black up here as playing Raven, and y'all need to tell the PR people at BET Plus that they need to swap out Tiffany Black and put your face, baby. I don't know if you took the job for a Happy Meal and no check, if you had to eat somebody coochie to get there for real, if you was just happy to be there, if you ain't had no agent and you told the people they ain't even got to put your name on it, just give you some screen time because you trying to get your career started. I don't know what your deal look like, but it need to include your name being updated on the website so folks won't be going around seeing your ass in public, calling you Tiffany Black. Okay. Nevertheless, Nikki Lachey, I got you, baby. She's sitting up there holding the dead transgender girl necklace or whatever the case may be. Now, I ain't got to the bottom of it. I'm assuming Tammy Dykin ass gave it to her. I'm assuming. I got to keep watching to find out. Moving right along. Let me get back to what I was looking at. Y'all, this junk is real funny. Oh, Lord, that's not the note I want. Let me get back to my notes. Oh, Lord, my phone never should have made. I'm getting old, y'all. I used to be able to flip through this thing like nothing. All right. So, this is where Tammy's second daughter, who I overlooked on the last episode, comes into play. This is where Lyric comes into play. Now, Lyric is giving front desk, beautiful receptionist tease. Let me tell y'all something. And this with me, I determined... This right here is where me and Tammy had fell out for a couple years the last time, and I was beating myself up about whether I was going to say something, but I'm going to say something. Lyric and Jazz got them damn wigs, and they got their hair together, bitch, on this show. Lyric look good. Lyric look good. She all skinny and skin all clear, and hair looking... Lyric... See, that's why sometimes you have to point these things out to people in the videos, because they take note. They might get mad with you, but they take note. Lyric looks good. Lyric playing crazy secretary fish. I was your lover and your secretary. Next thing we know, they turn to her apartment. She in there throwing darts at the people's faces because they didn't invite her ass down to the happy hour. You too young. And I know you might be young, but you ready quiet as it's kept, her character looks so young. And I know Lyric is a grown ass woman, but her character looks so young on the show. It's damn sure giving on the job training in high school. I get to lead the last 2 periods and go work at the front desk at the office. Come to find out, mama need all the mental illness drugs because she in there throwing darts at people's faces in 2024. And we know the real way to be crazy is to create fake Instagram accounts and tell all their business on the internet. Nevertheless, shouts out to all the nepotism going on in the show, and all the checks, 4 out of the 10 checks, all going to Tammy House from her daughters and her being on the show. Erica Peoples, I told y'all I loved her. She plays Jalen. Now that Tammy's character is back running the office, they don't have to listen to Jalen no more. So Jalen comes and walk across the desk, and front desk fish, Tammy daughter, she get real jazzy with her, shades her down to the ground, lets her know how she will no longer be basically listening to her, going to get her her little refresher anymore. Now that Chantel is back, I will be getting the standard lattes that I've been getting from Starbucks, bitch. So you better drink this caramel macchiato, or in the words of my grandma, drink your spit, okay? And then, she silences Jalen by letting her know she got a spreadsheet. She got tracking the orders and everything. And when Jalen wants to get her together, she cuts her off, reads her down, sends her on her way, starts talking up under her breath. And I don't know what's to come, but everybody in that office better be careful of that little heifer, because she is plotting on their behinds. And y'all wait till y'all get to the end of the episode and y'all see what she witnessed in the office. You gonna gag. So Milan, light-skinned, cute guy in the show, it's the fashion designer in the House of Vicious, coming out with a line. He's in Tammy's office. No, he's not in Tammy's office. Well, he was. Tammy's in there explaining. Why I keep calling this lady Tammy? Chantel is in there explaining to the people what's going on. We're going to need high fabric materials. Call this person. We pulling out all the time. Real Miranda Priestley, Devil Wears Prada tees. Baby. Eleanor comes storming her ass in there. I'm talking about Eleanor from Rock, Ella Joyce. Her name, Carolyn. Carolyn, Eleanor, same difference. All of it old as Methuselah. And I don't give a damn, Ella Joyce, until the day you die. And I mean no disrespect. Your name could be Cinderella. We gonna always call you Eleanor, okay? Eleanor comes That's got to be the downside. My ADD is really acting up today. That has got to be the plus and the downside to playing such memorable and important characters within the Black community. Because this lady don't been moved on. They probably ain't shot an episode of Rock in over 25, almost 30 doggone years. And I'm still in here calling this lady Eleanor. Even when she was on Set It Off, she was Eleanor. Eleanor comes storming in Tammy's office in the true Eleanor fashion, got on a robe and everything, because Eleanor is Tammy's mama, and telling her how Bishop, who was one of the villains in the show, bust in the house, put a gun to her head, looking for Tammy. She reads Tammy down to the ground, wanting to know what did Tammy do in order for this man to be busting up in her house while she in there sleep. Now, Tammy, because she hit rock bottom and ain't got no money and almost lost her business, she is living at home with her mama. And her mama, being a Christian, strong, independent Black woman as she is, and a praying grandmother, she just, really worried about Tammy. She put a tracker on her car. Tammy wasn't answering the phone. She showed up to Tammy's office, cussed Tammy ass out down to the ground, because she ain't really worried about the fact that the man looking for Tammy. She worried about the fact that she was in there sleeping her panty drawers, and that man came in there and busted in there with that gun while she was sleeping. Y'all know older women don't play that. They real prim and proper about people from the outside seeing them in their t-shirt and their panties on. Just how I like it. I was about to give Adina Howard a little bit, but this ain't even about her. I'm going to move on. Tammy and her mama get to fussing. it sends Tammy on a downward spiral. Now, Mel, aka MC Light, she in there twirling and finessing, playing with her girlfriend, and the people come up in there and shoot up her club, y'all. They shot it all up. Money, poker chips, legs, everything was just flying all up in the air. Smoke all in the place. And I'm going to tell you, the worst thing you could do is use this native aluminum-free deodorant, okay? Because I bought this $14 shit out of Target yesterday, and I guess I'm getting so excited on this thing, it's not holding me. Now, I'm not musty, but I'm wet. I'm not musty, but I'm wet. Native, this is my second day using y'all. I'm finna throw this shit in the garbage because I got to go to the mall after this. Anyway, they come up in there and shoot up that lesbian place. Kane, who plays Tammy's husband, he then comes, when he gets out of jail, comes to Mel's spot, trying to talk to Mel. Mel don't even want to hear it because she trying to get a better understanding of what all the hell going on. Just like Escape trying to get an understanding. I don't mean to be demanding, but I want some understanding about where Tamika $20,000 is. Mel trying to get an understanding about why them people came up in her place looking for Kane. And come to find out, it ain't even over $20,000. It's over a hell of a lot more. Because he ended up asking her for $500 million. He said $500,000. $500,000. And I was a whole accountant, got that wrong. Asked her for $500,000, and she was like, hell no. She was like, you too irresponsible, you reckless, you dumb. And basically she read his Mirandas and said, I stayed out of your stuff because it wasn't affecting me. I had to let you live, do your own thing, be your own man. But now that your recklessness is spilling over into my life, I got to check you, and you better get your stuff together and keep these people from coming up in here, or I'm going to have to hurt you. And she lets him know the only reason she hasn't hurt him is because he is hers, because they family. Now, Tammy, since she know that Bishop looking for her, and her mama done came in there and read her Mirandas, she got the fidgeting on her desk, y'all. This is a candle, not Coke, but she got the fidgeting. Tammy, ooh, this candle smells so good. You put your whole nose in it. Maybe you really want to get high, put your... Forget putting your hand on your head while your bag won't slip. Stick your whole nose in the Coke jar, baby. So Tammy at the office, fumbling and bumbling. She fumbling. She mad with her mama. She stressed out. She need to focus. She thinking about her recovery tactics. She don't know what to do. Then Tammy finally say, bump it. She hit it and do a bump. Now, Tammy, just for reference, I could tell you ain't never did it before because you did it wrong. Y'all just need to go ahead and hire me as a consultant because you did the coke wrong, okay? You already had one instrument, which was your nail. You scooped it out of your nail. When you have a nail as long as you have, that's what you do it out of, okay? You put it on your hand when you don't have another utensil or when you don't want to share the utensil that been up other people's nose. And then you did that part wrong because you put it here and you was wasting it all. You turn your hand this way and you could put it right here in the crease part and do like this. It's a turning, like that. Or you could put it here in this part and hit it. You had put it on your knuckle and this ain't concave enough. And it was wasting. It was wasting. And that was the good stuff you had. When you scooped it in your nail, that was the shovel. And you just hit that bitch. And you going about your business. Now, I'm not telling y'all what I know. I'm telling y'all what I heard because y'all already know I'm lying. Nevertheless, get it right for season 3. Okay? I ain't even got to worry about it because I'll be there. When y'all hire me, I want to play a role and then I'm going to play DEA, you know how they had an intimacy consultant. They teach the people how to do the intimate roles without like offending the other cast member, making everybody comfortable. I could be the drug coordinator. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, and don't do drugs. But for the adults, I could be the drug coordinator. Okay, next time, scoop, hit. You scoop, wasted it all. Then you didn't even snort enough to get out. Focus. She got high. She took a bump. Then she walked. I ain't got the good sense God gave a Billy Goat. She took, this ain't a bump. It's my nose ring. Let me turn her. She take the bump. Then she walked into the room where all of the fashion designing is going on. And she on one now. She high. She invigorated. She got a lot of energy. She telling people, get the hair, get the makeup. This going on. Yes, God. Have the lights ready. She feeling good, looking great. She goes over to Milan, tells him, oh, get the models together, get everything together. We're going to have a good show. Then Milan tries to talk to Blueberry Realness. That's Bradley Evans. God, I'm going to get her name right. She plays Avery. I hope I'm saying her name right. And he's still mad with her because she had went on live and said he was a one-minute man, basically. He shades her. Tammy says, girl, come here. She says, attention, everybody. This is why we have a policy about fraternizing in the office place, because it brings drama, and I don't want drama in my business like these two. Now go fix it. Milan is in the back room, get some stuff out the office. Avery walks back there. He don't want to hear what she got to say. She emasculated him, embarrassed him on the internet. She's like, how can I make it better? He's like, you tell me. She takes her phone, goes on live, apologizes to her man for doing it. He's still not really buying it, y'all. And when all else fails, suck dick. I mean, that really is the moral of the episode. When all else fails, suck dick. Okay? He was mad. She got down on her knees, blueberry wig and all. And see, now that I'm older and I used to be a whore in my younger years, and I've had every configuration of regular people sex, I'm into the fantasy shit. Who wouldn't want a Smurf sucking they dick? I mean, especially a blueberry Smurf. Baby, she had went down there and went to work. She came out the office, adjusting her clothes and fixing her mouth. And Tammy's daughter was like, it's some mouthwash. It's some mouthwash in the bathroom over there. She's like, don't play with me, little girl. And then Tammy's daughter, psycho as hell, she's talking about, I guess she was keeping notes on her computer. And she was going on and on and on about how I know what you was doing. I know what you was doing in that break room. I seen you. Child, they got it going on. And then after that, I forgot to mention in the last episode, Robert Ricard plays in this show with his fine ass. That boy been fine since he was little, since he was in Cousin Skeeter. It just don't make no sense for God to just make some people so fine they just ain't got to do shit in life except breathe. That's all the hell that boy got to do is just walk around and damn breathe. He's so damn fine. When he come to the audition, he ain't even got to say, put his ass in. He got the part. He's in the show. Him and Jalen are flirting. His character is yet to be developed yet. I'm sure we're gonna see some more of him towards the end. Tammy gets kidnapped. She go into her car. Bishop kidnaps her because he trying to get to Kane and get his money, going through Tammy to get it. Tammy gets mad, goes and finds Kane. He at the gambling hall because he got a gambling problem. They start going in on one another. Kane want to know why she didn't tell him about the baby. Tammy don't want to hear nothing about that and want to know why she getting kidnapped. Kane tells her, don't play dumb. You knew that I took that money from him and it was to help us start this business. Don't run now. Don't run now. You want to be about this street life, be about it. Y'all, this why you can't trust big girls in blue wigs. The episode getting ready to go off. Now, Tammy, Kane, House of Vicious, they are in all of this turmoil with Bishop. Blueberry got up off her knees from sucking Dingaling in the office and now about to suck Bishop Dingaling to the house. Bishop came in and sat down on the sofa and it's like, baby, come here. And here come Big Blueberry walking her ass out the gate. She is working with Bishop. When I tell you, plot twist for that ass. And for those of y'all who have not watched it yet, don't understand the significance of this, she's one of Tammy's key people at the office. And she's sleeping with the ops. It was the last 5 seconds of the episode that got me locked in because I'm curious to know where this plot is going to go. House of Vicious, y'all. They got it going on. Tammy, we missed you on Basketball Wives. If you couldn't bring us the drama in real life, baby, you better bring it to us fictionalized. Y'all get on over there. Get y'all a little piece of BET Plus. It's $7.99, I think. They got different little programs. Get over there on BET Plus. Get into House of Vicious. It's good. I got one more episode to watch. 3 episodes in. And then the new episode come on Thursdays. Funky Bunch, y'all want to follow this with me? It's fun. I'm watching it for fun. It's something for us to talk about. It's a free video, a reason for us to connect. Why not? So go catch up. See episode 1, 2. I'm going to probably watch episode 3 later tonight or tomorrow. Do the video just in time so we can be up to date on Freak on Thursday for the new episode. And y'all know I'm starting back the reality TV reviews. That's going to be on Patreon, starting with The Real Housewives of Potomac. Honestly and truthfully, I should put all of my TV show recaps on Patreon. But since I already started this outside of Patreon, I'm going to leave it there. Don't say I ain't never gave y'all nothing. Tune in. If you're new around here, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll call y'all later. Bye.